He honors his wife more than himself. Of course, however, she has to know she has to honor him also more than herself. And therefore, when he marries a woman who has modern ideas about equality, so it's out of the question. There won't be any success in marriage. And in very many cases, they're headed towards divorce, like we see every day. But in this area we understand, because marriage is a mitzvah, it's a question of a Jewish home, a Beis Hamikdash, the future of children, and your own Avidas Hashem in your home. Naturally, you have to rely on your efforts. But now we come to the realm of health. In health, we are going to hear that it depends almost entirely on your own efforts. In the great majority of cases, your health and consequently your happiness is a result of your own efforts. And it's a major error to say it's HaKadosh Baruch Hu is doing it. And that's the Rambam that's been quoted here. In Hilchas Deis, the Rambam gives advice how to live properly, physically. To live al pi harefua, according to the rules of proper living. And when the Rambam gets finished, he makes the following remarkable statement. And he says, anyone who follows these rules, ani orev lo, I guarantee him. Ani orev lo, I guarantee him that is not going to become ill all his life until near the end of his days, or unless he was born with a faulty physique, or some catastrophe happens. Which means the Rambam is guaranteeing that our efforts for good health are going to be successful in giving us what we want, and we'll have happiness as a result. It's a very important statement. Now, of course, it could happen. There's no question that it does happen. That there are exceptions which HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the sole cause and not this man's fault. But the Rambam is telling us in the great majority of cases, it's his fault. And therefore we learn now that although there is certainly a matter of bitachon, and anyone who will take up jogging, if a person takes up walking, if a person will go to sleep on time, and drink a lot of water every day, and not eat too much, and he won't talk too much. By the way, talking a lot is very bad for the health. Lo yimotzosi laguf toiv mishasika. I never found anything better for the health than keeping quiet. And that's serious. That's good health advice. The less you talk, the healthier you're going to be. But despite everything, it's important to apply to HaKadosh Baruch Hu constantly. And not only when you're saying Shmoneh Esrei. You should constantly beg HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yeshiva man, so behind your Gemara, when nobody's looking or listening, behind your Gemara, say to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, B'chol loshen shato shomeh, any language, that he should preserve your health. He should keep you in good health. And if you're a married man, ask for health for yourself and your wife and your children. And don't give up. Keep on asking all the time. As long as you want good health, don't get tired of asking for it. But then, we have to face our responsibilities, and that is, what the Rambam tells us, we must use hishtadlus. A great